Hello and welcome to another MCU video, and today we are going to talk about the Avengers Infinity War from 2018. I remember watching this movie in the movie theaters with a couple of my siblings and cousin. And fortunately enough, I would definitely say my sister really had a bunch of questions at the very end of the movie and stuff, and I would absolutely explain some questions in a way. Who knows at the end of this video, but I would definitely say I really talked a lot about this movie a lot and stuff because it was a lot enjoyable to watch, and there's just a lot of things to talk about and stuff, and also there are some funny moments as well. Like this, I would definitely say this movie was probably like the most biggest like Marvel MCU movie out there at this time and stuff. So if you're wondering enough of why this video is long in a way, because I just talked a lot of cool scenes and stuff about my own opinion and stuff. So yeah, so fortunately the cast members, we pretty much have every Avengers cast in this movie besides of Jeremy Renner, so we're not going to get Hawkeye. We have the same people in Captain America and the Civil War of like the extra cast and stuff besides of Paul Rudd, so we're not going to get Ant-Man. And then obviously Doctor Strange was part of this now because that was the latest movie we talked about. And then we'll also have the Guardians of the Galaxy cast group as well. And fortunately enough, Mantis and Nebula is as well in that group. And then there are also many more casts in this movie as well. Like I'm telling you, this is a big movie to have all this cast in there and stuff, especially new cast we never seen in this movie and same cast like we have seen in other movies and stuff. But the biggest person in this movie we gotta talk about is Josh Brolin, the villain of this movie, playing the purple alien Thanos. Starting off the movie where we kind of had the ending of Thor Ragnarok and stuff, where a huge ship shows up and stuff, and fortunately enough it is Thanos' ship, and we're just seeing people are just getting taken by Thanos and his children. You can say, and fortunately enough, Thor is got taken down by Thanos and stuff. So we're starting rough here. So somehow Thanos actually have one of the Infinity Stones, and he has the Power Stone. So fortunately enough, we need to go back to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, where Star-Lord actually gave the stone to the Collector in a way, and the Collector is now just got stolen by Thanos. So Thanos just took it from the Collector and stuff, and that's how he got the Power Stone and stuff. So at this time, now is the Space Stone and stuff. Somehow, Loki was kind of like on Thanos' side because he honestly worked with Thanos. And fortunately enough, he is on the same side as Thor, so he just basically blindsided Thanos, but didn't really work because he managed to have the Hulk out coming through and stuff. So fortunately, we're getting a Thanos versus Hulk fight and stuff, and again, it didn't really expect our way. We thought like Hulk was gonna like smash Thanos, but fortunately enough, I guess Thanos is much stronger than Hulk somehow, and so he like totally destroyed Hulk and stuff. Didn't go our way and stuff. And then fortunately, Heimdall was also there because he was on the ship when they were about to leave and stuff. And then he actually took one of like the doorway to open because he actually helped out Hulk to go back to Earth in a way and stuff. So that happened and stuff. So, and then Thanos killed Heimdall. So pretty much all of Thor's friends is dead now, besides of Sif. And then, fortunately enough, Loki was trying to do more things on his sleeves, but it didn't really work because at the time, now he has the Space Stone because of Loki, in a way. So he fortunately used the stone to stop Loki, and then he killed Loki right next to his adopted brother. So, fortunately enough, this is the third death we had for Loki, and I have a feeling this is final. Like, he is completely dead. And then we have the Hulk crashing down in Doctor Strange's house in New York City. Doctor Strange finally met Tony Stark and Pepper Potts, and fortunately enough, it was Bruce Banner was the one trying to get Tony's help.
I'm going to allow that.
I thought this is really a cool scene. Obviously showing my boy Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Tom Holland. Basically, he's like on the bus going to like a field trip, and they showed his spider tingling with his arm and showing his hair like totally like moves with the spider tingling and stuff, noticing what's going on. So he saw like a spaceship, like in New York City, looking back and stuff. I just thought that was like a really cool, like fortunately it was CGI and stuff, but it was very cool.
We're all gonna die!
And then Tony, Doctor Strange, Bruce Banner, and Wong went over and talked to the Thanos children.
I'm sorry, Earth is closed today. It means get lost, Squidward.
Tony just thought, getting Banner into it, turning into the Hulk so he can fight, but somehow there's like a point where I think Hulk is like doesn't want to come out in a way.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I'm sorry,
And then fortunately we are now seeing a new suit from Iron Man, like some nanotech new suit and stuff. He had like a different way how he like puts on the suit. When Spider-Man was trying to help Tony and with Doctor Strange, basically they were trying to go to space, and fortunately enough, Iron Man doesn't want Peter to come into space and just stay on Earth in a way, and pretty much gave Spider-Man a new suit. It looks like a Iron Spider suit in a way, and somehow he got on the ship and into space. Seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy group, and fortunately enough, Groot is actually growing a lot more than the time we saw him, because in Guardian Galaxy Val 2 he was baby Groot. Now he's a little more grown in a way, so this is kind of like his teen Groot.
ain't Groot.
Whoa!
And then somehow Thor shows up and stuff, and there was a little funny here and there and stuff where Star-Lord is a dude and Thor is like a man in a way because how muscular Thor is.
You mocking me? Are you mocking me? Stop it, you just did it again.
He's trying to copy.
No, you just stop
Enough!
it.
And then somehow Thor basically went somewhere to get a new weapon for himself, and he brought Groot and Rocket with him. Vision and Wanda has a love relationship. We didn't really see this in like the other Avengers movies, and same thing with Captain America and Civil War, but somehow they kind of connected in a way, and they got attacked by Thanos' children, and they were in this train area and stuff. And there's, I think this was like the badass like scene in the movie. I would definitely say, in my opinion, and stuff. And the train was coming through and stuff, and they just suspect of like somebody is behind the train in a way, in like the dark shadows in a way. And one of the woman of Thanos' children threw her spear at where the shadow or whatever, and then the person like totally caught it in a way, like totally, like, I don't know, like it was pretty sick caught, and then coming out of the shadow, and it's my boy Cap, and he looking good with the new beard, and grew his hair a little bit, you know, slicked back and stuff. Like, he looks good. And I don't know why, I just thinking that was pretty sick, just showing like, you know, Cap is back and stuff. And then Black Widow, Falcon came through and stuff, helping Wanda and Vision, getting those Thanos children out of here and stuff. We have this flashback by Gamora as a little girl, and basically Thanos is there to take over, take Gamora as her adopted daughter. And then they went to nowhere, tried to kill Thanos, and there was actually a time where Gamora actually told Star-Lord to kill her if that was an option. And fortunately they found Thanos, and then Gamora basically went after Thanos and totally stabbed him in the neck, killed him in a way, but in a reality, it was fake Thanos she killed and stuff, and then he actually took the reality stone now and stuff. We actually saw the reality stone in Thor: The Dark World, and so fortunately enough, of Gamora plan did not work because Star-Lord is supposed to kill her in a way, but Thanos pretty much kidnapped her own daughter. James Rose is talking to Thunderbolt Ross, and fortunately the other group of the Avengers showed up, and I don't know why I like this scene. The only thing, I think Thunderbolt Ross is a jerk in a way, in my opinion, but I love just seeing like Cap giving Thunderbolt Ross like a threat in a way.
And if you want to stand in our way, we'll fight you too.
Cap knows a person they can get more help on Vision, and fortunately it is T'Challa, Black Panther, so they are thinking going to Wakanda, and we are getting the same post-credit we saw in Black Panther. Tony knows Peter is still on the ship and stuff, and somehow they figured to get the Squidward Thanos children off the ship, and then Tony made Spider-Man part of the Avengers now. So cool moment. Gamora told Thanos where the Soul Stone and it's on Vilmor. Thor, Rocket, and Groot got to their area to get the weapon Thor needs. And a big giant dwarf shows up, and it was Peter Dinklage playing the dwarf as Ed Try. And fortunately, he is now helping Thor of making the weapon. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man landed the ship on the Titan planet where Thanos is actually from. And then the Guardians of the Galaxy group showed up because they thought Thanos is in the ship, but it was actually, the others. And so, fortunately, we're getting like a Star-Lord versus Iron Man fight in this and stuff. Crazy scene. And then figuring out of enough of they are the wrong people to fight and figure out what side they are on. And we had like these funny, like, where's Gamora, why is Gamora, who's Gamora, and all these typical things and stuff. And then we have this really funny scene where
What master do you serve? What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say, Jesus?
and obviously enough of when Iron Man heard Thor.
Yeah. Tall guy, not that good looking, needed saving.
Doctor Strange was using his time stone to look in the future, and somehow he like saw like a bunch of like fights, and they lost like a ton of battles or whatever, and somehow they won one battle and stuff, and we're gonna figure out what battle we won. Thanos and Gamora went to Vilmor to get the Soul Stone. And basically, we are now seeing a new Red Skull is basically protecting the area for the Soul Stone. So last time we saw the Red Skull was in Captain America in the very first Avengers movie. The reason for this is you got to lose of what you love for a soul for a soul. For that, Thanos loved his adopted daughter, Gamora, so he totally threw Gamora off the ledge and basically killing Gamora. And then when that happened, Thanos basically wake up in like this water area and stuff, and then he's like holding the Soul Stone in his hand. The Avengers group finally got to Wakanda.
We bow? Yeah, he's a king.
And then they were trying to help what's wrong with Vision and stuff. And then somehow Thanos' people showed up at Wakanda, and Black Panther trying to get everyone ready for the fight.
Get this man a shield.
Thor is still trying to get his new axe of Stormbreaker. Black Panther, Black Widow, and Cap is like standing near to the other side of Wakanda. And then Falcon and War Machine was showing their explosion on the creatures. And we saw this really cool scene before in Captain America and Civil War where they actually had Bucky, Cap, and Black Panther like running like crazy fast and stuff, and we saw this scene again with Cap and Black Panther when they're just running like crazy fast just to get into the fight and stuff, and then we just getting like more crazy like scenes of just the fight scene. And fortunately, it was not really happening in the first place, but somehow Thor figured out how to get to the point and stuff, and they were trying to find the handle for the axe and stuff, and then somehow Groot, teenager Groot, basically took his arm and and tried to get the axe together and then totally chopped his arm off just to get the axe of a holding grip. And then fortunately to that point where the axe is kind of live in a way, and it pretty much now got Thor like blue thunder lightning to him so he can, you know, get ready for the battle. Thor shows up with Rocket and Groot, and Thor is like showing his like new axe he has and his blue lightning. Thanos went to Titan to see the other group and finally met Doctor Strange.
You're much more of a Thanos.
And then somehow they had a crazy plan to try to take out the gauntlet off of Thanos' arm, and it was very, very, very close. They almost had it, and then somehow Thor Lord messed it up because he had feelings for Gamora. Thanos actually took like one of the planets like up in the air and tried to throw it like literally at Iron Man. Pretty crazy scene. We had this really funny scene where Thor and Cap had like a little moment and stuff, and then Steve finally met Groot the first time.
Oh, by the way, this is a friend of mine, Tree.
I am Groot!
I am Steve Rogers.
Wanda is showing her powers because she is a very strong woman, and she like took a big giant wheel ship and like destroyed a couple of the creatures, and then somehow one of Thanos' children, the woman, fighting the girls. So we're showing some girl powers. We have Doctor Strange and Iron Man versus Thanos, and I don't know why I thought this was a really cool scene where Doctor Strange like did like the little butterfly effect on him, and then Iron Man made Thanos bled.
All that for a drop of blood.
And then Thanos stabbed Tony in like right in the stomach. And when I saw this in the movie theaters, like I don't know what I thought. And I pretty much like, there's no way they're gonna kill Iron Man off. Like, there's no way. But somehow Doctor Strange gave the time stone to Thanos to sacrifice Iron Man's life.
We're in the end game now.
Thanos shows up at Wakanda, and fortunately enough, Steve basically got all of the Avengers to get ready.
Eyes up. Stay sharp.
And the Avengers pretty much got taken down one by one by Thanos. Cap is like the only one like basically like took a good fight against Thanos. Like he was doing his best to take his whole strength against him, and somehow it didn't happen. And then Wanda is basically trying to destroy the Mind Stone on Vision and stuff, and Thanos was trying to get involved into it and stuff because he's trying to get the Mind Stone. And so we just had Wanda in the middle trying to help Vision and stopping Thanos on the other side and stuff. And then the Mind Stone just destroyed and stuff. And fortunately, this way is like, there's no way Thanos is not gonna get the Mind Stone anyway and stuff. And fortunately enough, he has the Time Stone, so he can turn the time back and stuff. And fortunately took the Mind Stone out of Vision's forehead to basically kill Vision the second time. So now Thanos has all the Infinity Stones. Thor throws his axe at Thanos' chest. Pretty powerful axe, I would definitely say. Thanos did not go for the head, so fortunately enough, Thanos snapped his finger. And then when he snapped his finger, he had a little vision in him and stuff. Saw like a young Gamora. And then people start dusting away and stuff, and we started with Bucky getting dusted right next to where Cap was standing, and then Black Panther got dusted, Groot got dusted, Wanda, Falcon, and then we'll go to Titans, Mantis, Drax, and Star-Lord got dusted as well, and then Doctor Strange, and then I think this was like the saddest one to get dusted, and it was Spider-Man. And then we saw Thanos on his retirement planet, just resting in a way. And then we have Fury and Agent Hill in their car, and fortunately people were getting dusted because of Thanos, and then somehow Hill and Fury also got dusted till the time where Fury almost said you know, F word in a way. There was a time where he actually clicked a button at the time where he got dusted away, and it basically gave us a signal where he's trying to get Captain Marvel, get some help. So that is basically, we're gonna see Captain Marvel in a movie soon later. So we're gonna see that character. So yeah, that's that. Thanos pretty much snapped 50% of human beings. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video I'm gonna make. Sorry I talked a lot. I'm just trying to get some cool scenes, funny scenes in this video. The question, what I said in the beginning, where what my sister had, and her question was, you know, the people got dusted, like, are they dead? So that is the main thing. We are trying to figure it out and stuff. We'll just have to see in the next movie from Avengers Endgame and stuff. But I would definitely say not, because fortunately Spider-Man is dead, and fortunately enough, we know Spider-Man Far From Home movie is coming soon later, and especially after Avengers Endgame. So fortunately enough, I have a feeling Spider-Man will show up again. So that is that. So fortunately enough, they are not dead. They just got dusted somewhere. I have no idea. Crazy movie. I would definitely say one of the toppest crazy MCU movies we ever talked about and stuff. It's gonna get more crazy in a way and stuff, but that is that. Hopefully you guys again enjoy this video. Remember to like the button, subscribe for more contents like this. Leave a comment if you want to about the movie and all stuff. But overall, than that, have a nice day and thank you for watching.